so-so reception. You saw Miss Cleopatra. Hi, my love. I actually have to come down here and do a little bit of spot cleaning because I cleaned maybe a few days ago. Oh, the toy is ready. Yay. Let's see what's going on. Hi, I could see my husband was down here. Still thinks that Cleopatra likes the food thrown. Cleopatra must be digging into. Hi, my love. Psst, 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 psst. I don't know if she's. Hi, I didn't know. I didn't notice you in your bed, my love. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi, Cleopatra. Hello. Hello. This is Cleopatra. She's my cat. She was a street cat. Everybody, greetings. It's mom mode. I don't see people on. So it says, welcome to life. Yeah, I don't see anyone on as of yet. We're in the basement with my cats. And we've got an itchy. Is that okay? It's okay. You can have one. You stop ripping into here. The cats are doing well. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. I'm looking around. Hi. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been interesting with the new little girl. We have to find her a home. She definitely needs somebody to come in here and adopt her. It's a little bit of a game of cat and cat, not cat and mouse, cat and cat. Cleopatra is not liking her very much, and she deserves better. So the dynamic is, this is our foster cat. Her name is Princess Raven. She, a couple of months ago, was hanging out outside the house, and she was very scared. So the rescue, All for Love Animal Rescue, came in. They spayed her, and I always forget what spayed and neuter. Which one's a male, which one's a female. She was fixed. How's that? She was given all the shots. She was dewormed. She was defleed. The whole gamut. The whole gamut. And right now we have a situation where this young lady, these two are our cats. This is Orange and Cleopatra. Cleopatra does not like her. It's very sad. So we have to fix this. And fixing it means finding a home, a wonderful home for that little girl. You could see that Orange absolutely adores. Absolutely adores Cleopatra. Good morning. Dipesh Supa, good morning. You said what? These are our cats, Orange and Cleopatra. Now Orange hit her in the head. That happens every now and then. Be nice, Orange. Put your ears nice. Orange, put your ears nice. And so far we're dealing with the situation, which is, there you go, which is we've got two cats and one foster cat, and the one foster cat is not appreciated. But anyway, it is what it is. We're all here together, and we're going to deal with it. But I want to see her. That is Princess Raven in a better home. Hi, Nikki Ryder. Hi, Julianne. Hello, Soul. Hello, Nikki and Ryder. Say hi and thumbs up. Thumbs up. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Now, this morning at about, I would say 4:30, my husband had come down and he had fed everybody, turned their toys on. I don't believe he vacuumed because I'm seeing a lot of stuff here. I'm going to do a quick clean after I'm done with the live and a quick vacuum as well. Yeah, see, there's a lot of stuff here. The cats get, this is their apartment. They took it over. It's theirs. But I could see that Cleopatra has not been sleeping on the chairs. Yeah, I'm checking it out. The water fountain, this one's fine, and it's going and it's blue. You always have to make sure if you have the the electric water fountains, that they're blue and that the water's on the top. These are some of their beds. This is a scratching. This is a scratching bed. They actually like this a lot. Here's another water fountain. When you walk up to it, it's centered. It's not turning on. There you go. There you go. That was odd. It looked like it was almost odd. I'm going to walk away and revisit that. This is another play area for them. Oh, Cape Town. Hey, Cape Town, Julianne. Cape Town. Beautiful. Thank you. South Africa. Nice. Here you go. This is called a cat wall, cat activity wall. We put this up when we got the cats just so they pretty much kind of stay down here. And the reason they stay down here is because we have 3 members of our family who are allergic. Oh, Belgian. Hey, Nikki and Ryder, you're in Belgium. I hope the weather is beautiful where you are, and in Cape Town, I hope it's beautiful as well. Thank you very much for joining Mom Mode. I hope you subscribe, like, that would be great, and share. And you're definitely commenting, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is the wall. They do play with it. How you know they play with it are the toys usually thrown, but I think my husband picked it up because generally the whole floor is filled with toys. This is an outdoor house, but once Orange and Cleopatra came in, we put it in the basement. And there's a blanket. They actually use all of these things. There he is, see? There he is. There's the big guy. She's sweet as pie, that one. She is sweet as pie. I'm from... Oh, good. I'm glad the weather is beautiful. I'm from New Jersey, USA. I do not hail from New Jersey. I come actually from Brooklyn, New York. I'm a New Yorker. We moved out here because we wanted the land. We wanted more land for our family. And we did. We got a nice piece of land, and it's a nice property. It's in a very nice area where the school districts, remember, for us, when you're starting a family, we wanted very good school districts. We wanted more land. We wanted a little more space between ourselves and neighbors, and a good community. Where we were from, Brooklyn, New York, sadly, the neighborhood was changing a bit. And I guess my husband and I, we made a decision to try to find a better school district and a more community-based area. So we ended up in New Jersey. And it's a very nice area. It's New Jersey, where we are, very nice. It's a beautiful area. They take, the community is very involved, and a great school district. And I think that's key for me. And safety is a good thing. It's very good here. They do have police, but listen, everywhere you go, there's crime. So no one can avoid it. Here's Orange. Look at him. He wants to go to the window. And he knows if he goes to the window with her, he might get clobbered. Hi. I think he wants to come out upstairs a little bit. Yeah. Orange. What are you doing? Orange has a skin disease, if you could see. You can see some hair loss. By mid-November, you'll see that his hair will start growing back very nicely. There are certain allergens, especially now that the leaves are falling. In our area, we have beautiful leaves, pear trees, and the leaves are just falling all over the place. He's a beautiful orange cat, isn't he? I have to fill this. I can see my husband hasn't filled it. The cats get 3 types of food. The food that they get, this is indoor adult cat food. It's from Royal Canin. Royal Canin in the United States is a very, very high-end cat food. Now, we thought giving Orange, because Orange was on the street. Orange was my neighbor's cat for 7 years, and one day he decided he didn't want him anymore. I don't know how that happens, but just didn't want him anymore. I'm trying to open the bag, and let me tell you, there you go. It's just a little weird, but he became, yeah, he loves his food. We ended up taking him, and he ended up having 3.5 teeth removed. How old are you? Well, let's put it like this. I'm old enough to have a 23-year-old and a 25-year-old. That's how old I am. That's why I called myself mom mode. So 23-year-old and a 25-year-old. And I didn't have my kids until I went to college. I had jobs. So about 7 years, wrong thing. 7 years after marriage did I start my family. So it was a while. I put too much in here and I put the wrong one. So now I'm gonna have to separate it. I'm gonna show you orange. That's why I'm called mom mode, because I'm a mom. A mom first. A mom to animals, a mom to human people. That's what I am. And I put the wrong food in here. And if you have, and I dropped a piece, which I'll vacuum up. How old are you, Nikki and Ryder? How old are you kids? Because you're probably kids compared to me. Belgian, I've seen Belgian on TV, on certain, actually reality TVs. I knew somebody that went there many, many, many years ago, and they said Belgium was beautiful. Cape Town as well. I heard it's beautiful. It's beautiful everywhere in the world. You know, I haven't been to Belgium or Cape Town. I have been to other country outside the United States. I've been to, believe it or not, I was in Iran. I was in Baghdad. I was in Switzerland. And, yeah. I was in Mexico, Aruba, the islands, all the islands I went to. That I did, but I haven't gone to Italy, which I wanted to go, and I never ended up going. I didn't get there. My father's whole family, not father's whole family, my father's brother is in Italy. Oh, you're 10. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. What time is it in Belgium? Nick, I don't know if it's Nikki and Ryder. What time is it? Is it early? I hope you're enjoying the cats. Here, let me, instead of looking at the food, I'll let you look at the cats. This is their play area. This is the foster cats' catio. We call it a catio. I'm going to get in here without slipping. This is the catio. See inside? It has all platforms. And up here I put stuffed animals because she likes to jump on top of this. That's the foster cat. Her name is Princess Raven. Here's her bed and her toys and her interactive toy right there. Here's her little bed that she likes to hunker down in. Here's some more toys. And I got to get in here, and I've got a lot. I could say I have a lot of cleaning. Although my husband did come down here. I'm mom mode. He's dad mode. Even though he came down here, I could see I have some work to do. There's Princess. That's Princess Raven. That's Cleopatra. They look very much alike. It's 3:30. Is that in the afternoon or in the morning? Because if it's in the morning, you better get to bed. So I'm hoping it's 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Well, I'm glad that you're on. I hope you're having a nice time. I hope you enjoy the cats and you enjoy where they play and where they sleep and the things that we do. Very important to challenge them, and that's why we have so many different types of sleeping. This one has a tunnel inside. We have different types of sleeping places. We have different types. You saw the scratching bed there. Oh, it's PM. Good, I'm glad. Okay, because it was 3:30. I was going to tell you, go to bed. Go to bed. You need your rest, but I'm glad it's in the afternoon. It's a big storm over here. A lot of parts, we know that what happened in, oh, wow, the storms that are hitting, there was a, I think, a typhoon that hit China. Then we had the storm that's now, we're getting little bits of it over here that hit Haiti, Jamaica. My prayers are out for everybody in Jamaica, and I know nobody's on because no one has electricity. So they're pretty significant storms brewing or storms that have hit, and it's just terrible because they did not have the infrastructure, the buildings in Jamaica to handle 175 mile per hour winds. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. My father is an engineer, and he would explain to me, like, how many stories up. So many stories. That's when you start securing buildings to handle a certain amount of wind. Below so many stories, you don't have to have that specific infrastructure. And I remember he was in the hospital once, and my whole family was with him, and I felt his bed move. He was on a gurney, and his bed moved. And I thought the nurse pushed it at me, and the nurse thought I pushed it at her. We were having an earthquake in New Jersey. Jersey actually has a fault line. And we were just looking, and then I was like, oh my God, we're having an earthquake. And I zoomed off with my sister, her kids, and because I said to my sister, it was the summertime, my kids were in camp, they were very young. And I said to my sister, let's get out of here. There's a earthquake. I don't know if the camp has an infrastructure that can handle the earthquake, or if something collapsed from the movement. You never know. In New Jersey, many years ago, one of the walls fell down from an earthquake, sadly killed a child in a school cafeteria. So this is many years ago. And the minute I heard an earthquake, we zoomed off. And my kids didn't even know it because they were on boats. They were on a boat. They didn't feel, the waves. They didn't know that there was an earthquake, which was thank God. There's no way I would live in California or San Francisco. I would never live near a fault line because that just freaks me out. You really have to have good infrastructure. And for now, what's happening in Jamaica, I always only pray for them, every single one, the animals on the island, the people on the island. You pray that everybody will make it out, but darn well, even nature, even the creatures that live on the island, they're all succumbing to it. It's terrible. It's terrible. But anyway, we're dealing with the cats right now, and we're grateful that we can do this for them. Initially, we didn't expect to have cats. I have 2 dogs, Gretchen and Plato. If you look at my channel, Mom Mode, I have 2 dogs. And both of those dogs are rescue dogs. That means they came from, were either abandoned, abused. Both of my dogs were abused. I said, and Gretchen has been very, very difficult because she was terribly abused. So we've been, don't do it. She was trying to, this is Cleopatra who's trying to chase Princess Raven. But I blocked her with the foot. I blocked it. Don't do it. So Gretchen had a very bad beginning. But the cats here, Cleopatra was on the street in my development. Orange was the neighbor's cat. He let, the neighbor let Orange out. And when he let Orange out, Orange attracted other cats. He's all fixed and neutered and everything. He's taking care. But Orange is a very friendly cat, and he wanted a friend. So Orange went roaming, and he found all these friends and brought it back to the neighbor's house. Then all the cats stayed at the neighbor's house, and Orange came to my house. And then I put flyers around. I said, whose cat is this? I put his picture. And he wouldn't tell me initially that it was, the neighbor did not mention it was his cat. 2 other neighbors contacted me because I left my cell phone, and they said, that cat belongs at this address. So then I I went right to that address and I said, "Excuse me, is this your cat?" And he said, "Yes, it is." I didn't like, number one, that he was trying to ignore him. He's an older cat. He had him for 7 years. And I said, "What are you going to do? He's in my driveway. We're going to end up running him over. What are you doing for him?" He says, "Well, I can't control him. He wants to go out." I said, "Not in this neighborhood. These people don't want to see cats roaming." Well, he won't stay in, all this kind of hubbub stuff. It was very frustrating, and I was getting very upset. He's an older cat. He's a great cat. Great, great cat. And it was very frustrating. It ended up being that I said to the guy, "Listen, if you're not going to take care of him, I'll take him." My husband fell in love with him. He was great with my dog, Plato. Gretchen doesn't really, she'll ignore them. Gretchen is actually afraid of her. Gretchen, my dog, is afraid of her because she gives dirty looks and scares the heck out of Gretchen. So we ended up taking Orange, but then we realized this little one was pregnant. Not with Orange, but with whomever she was outside with. So we had to take her, and the rescue that grabbed her said, "I'm not going to be able to find a home for her." I said, "You said she's only a year old." She said, "It doesn't matter. She's a black cat, and she's not a kitten. She has 2 strikes against her. She's a black cat, and she's not a kitten. It's going to be hard to find her a home." And then I said to my husband, "Well, Orange, he likes her, and we'll keep her." So that's the story of Orange and Cleopatra. And then the guy, the neighbor, he kept feeding all these cats that kept showing up. And then lo and behold, now he has 5 cats outside his house. And he had actually more. She was one of them, but she did not want to stay there. She showed up at my house. And then we immediately grabbed her because we didn't want to see kittens. Grabbed her, and Tia did the trapped and neutered and did all the stuff. And then I said, "She's very sweet, and I don't want to leave her outside because she's going to get hurt." So then we ended up taking her in, but as a foster. This is Princess Raven right there. Look, she's looking. So I figured, okay, we'll find a home for her. Well, it hasn't been easier. Once again, she's a black cat, and she's not a kitten. It's 2 strikes against her. Yeah, it's a shame that people have this thing. I'm going to talk about today, I'm going to post a video about black cats. Black cats are royalty. In 3 countries, I think, 3 or 4 countries, they're seen as good luck symbol. All these beautiful things they attribute to the black cat. And Queen Cleopatra, Queen Cleopatra had a black cat. And that's why I named Cleopatra, who's black, a Bombay cat. That's why I named her Cleopatra. Things have to change. It really does. There has to be stricter laws. And sadly, she's a doll. She's an absolute. But still, they're domestic. They're not meant to be outside. The ones that survive are really hardy and strong, but not everyone can do that. Not every cat can survive outside. Not every dog can survive outside. So it's up to us to do the right thing. This is her pen, Princess Raven's pen, catio, I call it. So she has the things that will make her life a little better. But I think if she came, and she has a TV, I think if she came out here, she'd feel a lot better. But we have a situation with a little girl that's preventing that. There she is. They're all with my husband. They have their toys. If she came out and was able to walk around, I feel a lot better. But sadly, listen, it's better that she's here, gets her food, she gets vetting from a doctor, she gets to play with some toys here, she gets a window, she gets a TV, and if it's cold, it's heat in here, and if it's hot outside, she gets air conditioning. So I feel like, you know what, I'm doing my part. I'm doing the best I can, but I still am working very hard to find her a home. And I'm posting on the local community pages in Monmouth County, New Jersey. If you know anybody in New Jersey, Cape Town or Belgium, tell them that there's a black cat that needs a home. If you have any friends in New Jersey. And I want to thank everybody. Here's the other cats have these toys as well. This toy is fun too. This toy, they hit the ball. I've seen Orange play with it. See that I actually put a ping pong toy and a ping pong ball in there. So they do play. Oh, see, it's working. Here you go. Has to have the blue light. The fountain is great for cats because it helps with kidney health. It promotes drinking and therefore improves or helps with kidneys for cats. My dog loves it, and he's been drinking like crazy. So it's wonderful. Look at that. You can get them on Amazon. Those are their toys. They have a whole slew of toys. That's the cat post. Very important to have a cat post because cats stretch their spine. Very important. Of course, our table, our air hockey table became a cat table. And look at them. I wish you can come here. We try to get the Cleopatra upstairs so she can play, but she doesn't want to leave here. I guess she's still nervous that she may pop out and get her. This is called a catio. This was purchased on Amazon as well. This is the very big, that large one, extra large one. I think there are two types, and I picked the really large one. It's, if you count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 across and 5 up and 3 in depth. 1, 2, 3. So it's big. And then I added this. I added some pieces that I had from another catio to try to pull it out a little more, just so she has some room underneath. I actually would love to push the whole thing, but then I'd have to order a whole another one and add a whole big ones. But I really just wanted to find a home instead of being in here, and enjoy here. It's crazy, huh? Oh, here. Chilled out wolf. Jesus Christ is coming back soon. Well, that would be wonderful. Yeah. Thanks for. My dog is very jealous. Oh, he is. I don't. Your dog is jealous. Gretchen, our dog, is jealous as well. She's jealous of the other dog. So you have to be careful when we're petting Plato. He's a Shih Tzu. Because if Gretchen sees, sometimes she gets really jealous and she'll attack him. She'll not attack him, but she'll charge at him and bark at him and scream at him. And he gets upset and he throws his body on the ground and he turns upside down screaming, the Shih Tzu. And that is hysterical. But I feel bad because it's really not, because he's actually terrified of her. He's terrified of her. He never wants to make her angry. So I always tell anybody who's touching Play-Doh, don't do it when Gretchen's around, because she's very, very jealous. See, she's looking at the birds in the trees. She loves it up there. I'm so glad she has that little area for herself to watch. But I still feel bad that she can't. This is the reason right here. This is the reason. Look at her. She has broken treat doors. She's as nosy. Look at her. I know exactly what she's trying to do. You know what she's trying to do? She's trying to throw the bag on the ground. She's like a child. I adore her. And cats have tremendous personalities, and so do dogs. Tremendous. Every animal is different and unique, just like every person. And it's wonderful having them around. Look at them. They're adorable. I'm going to do a low shot so you can see them both. There they are. But okay, friends. I was going to I have hair and skin. I have indoor adult. And I have select protein. This is from Chewy, but this you need a prescription for. This I didn't think that they would eat this, but they're eating it. Orange and I guess the other cat eat it. It's round. Look at that. And it's nice. And I just dropped another one on the floor. It's so expensive. I don't want to waste any of this. Here we go. There's too many treats in there, but I can only say it a million times, and if you don't listen, you don't listen. There's too many treats. It's all over here. Just they end up getting stale if you keep putting them out. Just the treat is only supposed to be a few pieces, you know, but somebody likes to put lots of treats out, and they don't ever finish their soft food. It's such a waste. I feel so bad. The cat outside eats like crazy. Oh, here. Look at that. They love playing with their toys. This is our, oh boy. Be nice, please. You know this is Cleopatra. Don't do that to him. Ooh, she's nasty. Oh, you have a bird? I have a bird. I have a bird. Oh, that's nice. What kind of bird do you have, Nikki and Ryder? That bird wouldn't last too long in the house with her. No, not too long at all. She's a bird. She kept every bird away outside. She kept every bird away, and she killed 2 or 3 mice. These are the field mice, they call them. She killed them and left them outside my garage. Always to tell me it's considered a gift when they leave it to show you I'm doing my job. I'm protecting your home, outside of your home. And I would scream and say, oh my God, she did it again. She killed this poor mouse, little tiny mouse. And my husband would have to get rid of it. I felt terrible. It wasn't in my house, it was outside. We have a lot of land here, so it's called field mice. And this one was, wow. She's a tough cookie, this cat. Look at her. Absolutely stunning. They call her type of cat a Bombay cat. All black. Her whiskers, everything. She absolutely loves my husband. Loves him. There he goes. Here he goes. There you go. He waited for her to leave. He dove in. What type of bird? You said you have a bird. What is the type of bird? Do you have a macaw, a parrot? What type of bird do you have? Oh, the little girl is out. She's looking. She wishes she can come and play. Let me not block so she can watch him play. They like this toy. There he goes. It's slippery on this floor. It's better if it's over there. See the string? That's what they're trying to get, is that little green string underneath. See it? That. They're trying to get that string. Hand or poor eye coordination. Poor eye coordination. That's what that is. Oh, the orange cat comes in. That's Orange. Look at him. He loves it. That's it. Orange is a very slick cat. Very, very slick. There he goes again. You had birds, thoroughbred. What kind of birds did you have, thoroughbred? Oh, you have a parrot, Nick and Wright. Is that a parrot or macaw? Or a parakeet? Looks like a parakeet. Hi, thoroughbred. Whoa. What's happening? What's happening? Hi, baby. Hi. There he goes. He's listening. Something. Do you see the way he's sauntering like that? He's listening because I think the heat went on and he's listening to the sound of it. He's listening to the heat. That's what happens. There you go. There she is. She's beautiful, isn't she? That's Princess Raven, and we are desperately trying to find her a home. Desperately. She's beautiful. Here they are. They love to play. And like I said, I have a little bit more cleaning to do around here. They're great cats. They really are. You gotta love them. I'm gonna put these toys on. Come here, Mama. I know you have another toy up there. I know, baby. This has different modes on the toy. You can use the butterfly just on the top, or both. Butterfly and the little fish underneath. It's almost like this is a pond or something. Then it has different speeds. She's holding it with her paw. She's holding it so the bottom part doesn't move. Look at her. She's so sneaky. Look at her. Now it's moving. See? Now. Look at her. Wild. Wild as can be. Hi, you're the first person to say my name right. Thoroughbred? Thoroughbred. Well, maybe it helps that we are a family that has been involved in horses for like 30 years. So my niece owns Lionheart Stables in North Jersey. Lionheart Stables. It's a beautiful horse farm. And both she and my other niece both own horses. They own a horse, a personal horse. My niece has many horses in North Jersey, but like you said, she owns Lionheart Stables, which is a working horse farm. Like they give lessons, they do everything. My niece is amazing. Both my nieces have won many awards and ribbons. They're incredible riders. My niece up north is just high rank. She's really incredible, high ranking. She's an incredible trainer as well. You're the first person to say my name, Thoroughbred. Well, we know what thoroughbreds are. Yeah, I don't know where Orange went. Oh, there he is. Orange is set to use the treadmill. I'm only kidding. He doesn't use it. He does not use the treadmill, but he, for some reason, loves being on the treadmill. There he is. I have to now go because I want to make sure I straighten this place up a little bit. And then I got to go upstairs and I've got to start the rest of my day. And my day started very early. It's now 10:57 in the United States in New Jersey. It's 10:57. I start my day around 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm an early riser. And I like starting it early because usually I'm the only one up for a couple of 3 hours, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. And I got to get a lot done when I'm the only one up. Can you please shout out my channel, Nikki and Ryder? I'm shouting out his channel or their channel. Yay. Okay, Nikki and Ryder. A shout out to the Nikki and Ryder channel. Give him a like, subscribe. You know, you help everybody's channels when you do that. And thank all of you for taking the time to hang out with me today. I showed the cat in the garage for a little bit, the tiger cat, who were desperately trying to find a home, for Princess Raven. And this was just an early morning chat with you, with Cleopatra and Orange, the cat. There he is. All right, everybody, here's Orange. Take care and have a great day. Make it fun. Oh, what is this? I shouted out. All right, make it a spectacular day, and please stay safe. Oh, somebody else just jumped on. Every time somebody jumps on, I feel bad. I'm going to quickly say, today I just went in the basement to show everybody Orange the cat. These were neighborhood street cats we adopted. Then we have the cat, Princess Raven, who she's a foster cat. And then we have Cleopatra, who is attacking constantly Princess Raven. That's my cat as well. She is the girlfriend to Orange the cat. Miss Cleopatra is the girlfriend. There she is. As you can see that tail, she probably sees a bird and getting very excited. Anyway, friends, stay well and have a spectacular day today. Thank you for giving me one of your most precious gifts, which is your time, and that means everything. So I thank you so much. Take care, be well, and remember, subscribe, like, share, and comment on my channel and everyone else's channel. It helps them. Take care, friends. Have a great day.